trying to do a tongue with it. Trying to do right the blues scale, right, in the lower octave, right. So to give you, you know, the tab sort of thing, blow one, half step on the one, draw, draw one, half step on two, draw, straight draw, half step on three, draw, blow four, and half step on four. Now I'm finding this quite difficult, right? I'm a tongue blocker, so I'm switching on hole one. So this might help, I don't know. This is the way I'm going to come at it, is I'm going down the scale. For some reason, the hole one and two switch is a bit easier. But the problem I found, and it's gonna, if I work on it, it'll be one of these things that I'll just get over, because what I'm doing at the moment is it's one of those things where I'm just giving it too much concentration. So it's one of those things that I'm just giving it too much attention, too much concentration, and then what that does is it creates tension here, and that's no good. So and so I think the bit that is causing me the tension really is trying to come out of the bend on hole one. Yeah, look, right, look, if I wanted to do it puckering, I'm not saying easy, I don't mean easy, but that's not what I want to do. That's not how I do, right? I'm a tongue blocker. And so I guess what I've done over a period of time is not used hole one very much. Okay, now I'm using hole one a bit more, and particularly, so just to explain the complication here, hole two, tongues on that side, I'm playing hole two there, tongue switch, tongue goes over there now, covers hole two, and hole one is there, two. So that's why I'm saying, I just did it a minute ago, going down the scale was easier. Again, so that's draw, half step bend on the four, like that was easier. To me, that doesn't sound like the blues scale. It just don't sound like it. But I think that's because my ear is not in tune to hearing it in the lower octave. I'm used to hearing that's what I'm used to hearing, and it sounds funky. It sounds fun and funky. I've been doing that, let's say, for a year or more than that actually, in different ways, and it sounds fun and fluid and funky. But this, didn't sound too bad, but I need to get used to hearing it. So if you're tongue blocker and you're at this stage where you're trying to do the blues scale in the lower octave just for fun, or to get used to holes 1, 2 and 3 more in scales and musical, then maybe that's the way to come at it, go down the scale. But it's as far as to say I'm still gonna have to go up the scale, right? still gonna have to go up the scale. But just to, like, for me and my learning style, if I'm given that little bit of hope, then it helps me to tackle the harder things. And so that's what that is. They're going out down the scale. It's going up. See, to me, I can't even hear the blues scale in that. So I need to listen to it more somewhere. I'm on Tomlin's course, so it's on there. I need to listen to it more, hear it more in that thing. I think maybe I had the same thing with the major scale. Well, you know that, but then lower octave. See, and that's the major scale from there up to whole 7. Yeah, and you get used to it. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do, is listen to the blues scale being played down there more, and then I'm hearing it, then I know what to play. I copy what I hear, and that's what it's all about. There you go. Maybe that might help someone. As all I'm doing, I'm not teaching, I'm sharing my journey, and maybe someone goes, you know what I mean, little tweak there, little thought, because these are the sorts of nuggets that you could be paying a teacher 40 quid an hour, and he might say these little things. You know, I've had these things said to me, and then you go and try these little things, and it just sort of changes your level of productivity, because you're coming at it from a different way. So yeah, there isn't always a right or wrong. Like, you have to go up the scale first. You know, learn it down, learn it 3 notes at a time. That's what I'm doing here, 3 notes at a time, and then get that in my head, sort of thing, and then get that, and then work out the rest. So I hope that helps somebody.